Hey guys, welcome back. Long time no see. Charlie's snoozing, and you know what they say, you snooze, you lose, so, it's my time to shine. We're gonna jump back into Cosmos with Tom, Lucy, and Charlie. Choi is our DM. Tom looks very mad at me right now, so, hopefully he stops pointing the gun at me soon, and I can go to bed.
Say your
Enjoy!
name. Say your name.
I'm Sian, help!
She's not even in this episode.
I'm not. Good night.
On my turn, I turn full fucking skeletal. Just like pure rage. Just like, I am here to kill. And I am going to double agonizing Eldritch Blast. 38 damage.
And I'm down. And as I go down, Troy, would you let me say, like, a final words?
Oh, absolutely.
I look up at... I'm still looking at Mary as I get these two shots straight to the chest. And I just go, I'm sorry. I'm really, truly sorry. And I collapse to the ground.
In doing so, your clothes kind of fly open and tatter, and this is when Chef and Mary can see that Sprigs has no armor and no weapons on him. He came to this battle completely unarmored and disarmed.
Charlie, did you really think I was going to try and win in a D&D match? Fuck no. I'm going to make you feel bad.
I sprint forward from where I'm standing and kind of like put myself between the two of them. And like, I don't even know how Eldritch Blast works. I don't know if there's bleeding to stop. But I'm just kind of like trying, I guess, is the best I've got. Because it would be my turn.
I imagine Tom has to do a saving throw.
It'd be my turn.
I'll
Do my initial death save and then my other death save. I passed the first one. I failed the second. I kind of wanted to fail both. I don't really want to do death saves, but I guess I don't have a choice with how the game works.
It would be the body's natural reaction, you know? It would be like...
Yeah.
But yes, Chef, you've run over there as quickly as you can, which is a phrase I've said like 40 times this episode for some reason.
And I'm kind of trying to I'm trying to save him, really. Medicine check?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
If you don't have a medical kit, you can make a medicine check. And I think it's a DC of 15 to get pass one saving throw for them, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong on that. I'm trying to remember, but I can't really.
I'll allow it.
Can I speak freely?
Yeah.
You be trying to save the murderer of my sister and your lover. I just want that to be known.
I mean, I obviously wasn't trying to kill him.
He killed your greatest love.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try and save him.
Be careful, Chef Hands. I've lost one friend today. I wish not to lose another.
Anyway, so I was doing a medicine check.
Yeah, go ahead.
21. That is one past death save.
Woo! Whew. Lucy, if you'd like to do a religion check as well, I will allow it. Just because, you know, you've kind of been repeating it as a mantra.
5.
Yeah, you're mainly
can't have
focused
it
on
all.
healing. You're mainly focused on healing. Charlie?
I'm gonna blast him twice.
Can I try stop him? Like, I've put myself in between them. I don't mean
Sorry.
necessarily stop him from casting it. Like,
That means he's undercover. So I will have disadvantage.
I think Lucy's asking if she can put herself in the blast radius, like, as a shield. Like, is that what you're asking, Lucy? That was the look on your face.
Sure.
So there's a couple ways to go about that, Troy. If you're saying she's a shield, he gets +2 AC. If you want her to instead just like take the bullets, then if I hit her, or she.
That's the one I was under the assumption of.
But
I don't mind.
Or
Sounded like
Silt
to
is
me.
under 2/3 cover, and I have disadvantage to hit him.
Another idea is if you fail, you hit Chef. If you succeed, you hit me.
Yeah,
What do we
okay.
think, team? Yeah.
That sounds good. I mean, we're right there. You'd have to be trying to not hit at least either of us.
Yeah. All right. First roll.
Last one.
First roll is a 20. Natural. But we are at disadvantage. Second roll is a 4. So that's going to hit Chef.
Yep.
Second blast is a 3 on the first roll. It doesn't matter the second roll. Both of them hit Chef. 23.
I'm fine. I just kind of like spit out like the blood. I just kind of stare up at him. Just like, is this what you wanted?
No, this is not what I wanted. I wanted my sister alive.
Same. But I'm not gonna go around ruining other people's lives for it.
He's talk about lives. He took her life. For money. There's no saving that.
Yeah, it's fucking awful, obviously. I'm not lying. I'm not hiding that. I know that. But, I don't know, this fucking eye for an eye shit, it's not worth it.
That's where we agree to disagree, then.
It is now Tom's turn. You've got 2 passes and 1 fail in terms of death save, is that correct?
That's correct.
He looks mad, I bet he passed.
Not really. But just send a photo to the group.
Oh boy.
Might need a quick rules recap on this one, but I think that's 2 fails.
Oh my god.
And the reason...
Tom has rolled a natural 1.
Roll on the magic table.
I mean, that's his
Does
last
it count?
hope. That's
I'm
his...
dead.
I think you should roll on the magic table because that's funny.
Agreed, it is very funny for you to have to roll on this wild magic surge table that I have here.
This is my second time ever doing this. I've only ever gotten 2 nat ones.
Well, congratulations, Tom. It's probably your fucking last.
67.
What?
Tom, you grow
What?
1d6 inches in height. You gradually return to your original height over the course of 1 day.
So I die, and
A
in the
bit
instance
tall.
I die, you know how normally when people die they kind of go into rigor mortis?
Yeah.
I
These
must have
strangers.
been major hunched. Just went. "Book."
Can I get you to roll that 1d6, see how many inches you grow?
Yeah. 3.
Yeah. You go 3 inches, and Tom, if you'd like to take this moment as Sprigs to describe what happens, to have any final anythings, this is the moment to do so.
I mean, he's dead, right? Like I was knocked out because I had my final words already.
That's true.
I said I was sorry. I guess as I die, I'd love if I could talk to Mary, December, the sister Mary. Sorry, I was like Mary December, obviously. Could I talk to Sister Mary, like as I'm passing away? Because I imagine we're both dead, so it's kind of like a little easier than if we were alive. And I just want to say to her,
I'm gonna get you to roll religion.
I'm
Actually,
not
no,
gonna
yeah,
pass it, Troy.
Go ahead, go ahead. What do you want to say to Mary December, the sister?
As I like die and pass on into the next life, I see Mary December, Sister Mary, like kind of hovering over Brother Mary, and I'm like, I just say, I hope that this could at least set him free, and I want you to know, I am sorry for what I did, and there's nothing I can do to fix it. I hope this was enough, and then I die.
Tom, I'm gonna get you to sit back. You've got nothing else to do at the moment.
Yeah.
It's Lucy's turn in the turn order.
Do I notice he's dead?
You'd still be reeling from your eldritch blasts, but I
Because
think
I had my hand on him, like trying to stop bleeding
Yeah.
and stuff.
so. I think
I
you would
notice?
notice that that pulse fades completely.
Chef Hands just starts crying, and stops trying to reach out because there's kind of nothing left I can stop, and that's my turn. That's all I do.
Charlie,
Yo.
hey, how you going?
Oh, it's been a strange one today, Troy.
I imagine so. A bit of an unusual episode.
Yeah, a bit of a roller coaster, as it were.
Yeah.
Hey, what would Mary do in this situation? Well, firstly, I walk up to the corpse of Sprigs, and I kneel down next to Chef Hands. Ye be mourning the wrong one there, lad. And I stand up, and I walk back to the ship.
I get up and I follow you.
I start the ship.
Just give me a second.
Yeah.
And I pull some of the star maps off the wall. Not
Yeah.
all of them, but just some of them.
Some of the most helpful ones, the ones that you've marked down where all of the dimmed lights are in the solar
Yeah.
systems between Finity and Gorb.
And I put my hand out and I say, I want the photo of her. The one I stole from Soledad.
Yeah, I give it.
Lucy, you can't see my camera, but my mouth just dropped open.
He still has the locket with her in it.
He does.
That's why I was fine giving her that picture.
And I pull out one of the, like, delicacies from Glorb. The ice cream with Milo on top is how I remember it. And it lets you, like, fully experience a memory. And I give it to him so you can say goodbye.
Goodbye, ice cream.
And I tell him it's the memory ice cream.
Arr, yar. And I eat the ice cream.
And you have, it's like you're in the memory. It's like it's happening around you. Not that you can change it. It's almost like a dream where it's like you're not in control of it. It's the thing that's happening, but you're there and you're fully experiencing it.
And he will experience that soon. Lucy, what
Yeah.
you up to?
And I give him a hug. And I
do not return the hug. I stand still.
and I don't say anything else because I don't know if I can. And I get out of the ship.
Charlie,
I
what do you do?
well, I eat the ice cream, don't I?
You did. And then your mate left the ship. You're taking off. What are you doing?
Am I not? Do I get a memory? What's going on with that?
You will be.
Okay. I start the ship. I think no further of Glorbo or these balloon people or my previously thought friends. I start the ship and I leave this fucking planet.
And that is currently the end of the session. Charlie and Lucy, I'm going to now ask you to remove your headphones.
Alright.
Okay.
Tom, or should I say Sprigs, you open your eyes. You are in a large metallic chamber. And through the window of the chamber, you can see a lot more chambers. And inside them, you see different versions of Sprigs, Chef, Merry December, and even Rucksack. They all look like they're at different strengths and times of their lives, and you can see flowing around them little stars and pinpricks of light, a magical essence flowing around them. And I think some people who rolled really high on insight would know that it's a stream of memories.
Holy shit.
Your chamber opens. You step out, and standing there in front of you is Sister Merry December.
What?
The last thing that happened last session was Troy
A
took
secret
Tom
thing.
on a secret little... I wasn't going to say what it was. Troy took Tom on a secret little adventure.
I just want to say, since last session, and this is not an exaggeration or a joke, Charlie hasn't talked to me. He's been amicable, he's liked my messages, but he has not messaged me back at all.
That's upsetting.
Not for lack of trying.
Time to set up season quest therapy.
Oh no, group therapy
Yeah.
with the season
I mean,
quest gang.
Can I just say, Season Quest is Season Quest therapy.
That's true. But we've brought in a season quest therapist. Our friend Emii Wilson is here. She's also been the graphic designer and artist for all of our logos and art pieces that we've used throughout the seasons. And she's going to be a
Yay,
guest
Emii.
star today.
Yeah. Hello.
Yay.
Hello.
So excited. Okay. Troy, What do you want to start with?
Well, we're not starting with Tom, because Sprigs gently died not so gently. I think it's probably best that we do tune in with our good pal, Merry December. You guys can't see this at home, but Charlie just slid an eye patch over his eye. He is in full pirate mode and ready to go.
Guys, Charlie just messaged me saying, fuck you.
You know,
Charlie.
amicable friendship.
Now, you've just taken off in the ship. You hadn't renamed it, I don't believe, Quesla Malloy's ship, but you were in it. You were flying away from the planet Gorb.
I do have a name for it.
You gonna share that with the class, buddy?
The Mary Celeste.
Ooh.
Which obviously in some languages Celeste means sky blue or heavenly and beautiful. And the Mary Celeste is also a famous haunted ship.
Oh, okay.
I would like to thank God for inspiring me.
You don't have to hype me up like that.
No, it was Lucy.
Wait, this is my season.
Lucy
Beautiful,
gave me that
beautiful
idea.
name. And
Yeah.
you're where are you off to? What you doing? You got on the
So-
ship real angry and took off.
Yeah, and I wasn't joined by anyone, so what I have done, I guess, is I went ahead and typed in the coordinates for Finity,
Mm-hmm.
and I am on my way home after completing my quest, which I think is completed, but I
Yeah.
have no confirmation yet. So actually, what I'm going to be doing while I'm sort of sailing through the stars is reaching out, see if I can hear Mary at all. Sister Mary.
Well, I'll get you to roll a religion check.
3.
I think you hear a fart.
Right? You concentrate real hard, but you do not hear nothing. In fact,
Now-
you do hear nothing. I'm lying.
Do I feel the same as I have over the past however long my quest has been in regards to my abilities, my wakelessness, and my eternal hunger?
That's such a good question. I believe so. They haven't felt you haven't felt like you're healing in some way. Should you? Is that part of it?
It's just that as a warlock, my powers come from my patron, and if I've done, in my mind, Mary December's mind, if he completes the quest, there's no reason for him to have those powers anymore. But
and your
you know,
quest
that's
was
just
to
a theory.
a game theory. And you believe your quest was to have vengeance for your sister.
Yes, sir.
Well, I
Can I also just really quickly remind you, you also have that ice cream. The last thing you did was have that memory ice cream. Memory Milo and ice cream.
Oh yeah, I had
That
a
is
little bit
true.
of the tasty treat.
you did, which I do believe is supposed to help you with memories, specifically honing in on one very specific memory of your choice. And you were told by your friend slash ex-comrade, Chef Hands, to think of your sister.
So yeah, I'm thinking of my sister and any adventures we might have had, seeing if I can recall stuff that has been previously lost to me.
You've set in your coordinates. You're heading back towards Finity. The ship, the Mary Celeste, is well on its way. And, you tried reaching out with your usual kind of religious thoughts and ways, but maybe your religion checks aren't working because you have completed your quest with your patron saint. You haven't checked in with them for a while, so you can't be too sure, I guess. Your powers don't seem to be affected. They are still there. And I suppose you do start dwelling on those stories of Mary that you've told your friends over the past weeks. You've probably put not more thought into your sister and about your sister but the memories are probably the freshest and the sorest at the moment just because of everything that has happened. Finding her ex-lover, finding out your friend Chef was also an ex-lover, killing the ex-lover, not Chef, the other one, Soledad. Finding out your other friend also was the killer of your sister. There's been a lot.
That's a lot. It's a lot to go over
Yeah.
in a couple of weeks.
And as it all kind of builds up, you do start to feel something you haven't felt in a long time, I'd say. The overwhelming urge to close your eyes and just rest, to sleep, and to take it all in.
I ain't slept in years.
How long has it been?
Years.
It has. It's been years.
Great committal answer.
Well, I'm not allowed saying cycles or Charlie will kill me.
So I turn on the autopilot
Yeah.
and I just lay down on the cold, hard floor and I close my eyes. Yarr. Yarr.
Fuck off.
Lucy, we're going to jump over to you.
Cool. So the last thing I did was I took some of the maps from
Yeah.
the Mary Celeste, and I took
Yes,
the
star
photo.
maps.
Took the photo of
Coordinates.
Mary,
Mm-hmm.
and I walked back to town. I imagine I find rucksack on my way.
You sure do. They were hiding away, but they come out as soon as they see you almost leave, but then look so relieved when you get off that ship and come back to them.
Don't worry, I wasn't gonna leave you on a planet alone. You're with me.
I was worried you were just going to fly away and forget all about your little rucksack.
Let's head back into town, I guess.
And you do
Put
so?
him back
Are you...
on my shoulders.
He loves it up there. He's enjoying it. You can tell just by his giddy little leg kicks and his chuckles. He enjoys riding upon you, because I imagine being a dragonborn, you're quite tall and can move pretty fast and make the ride exciting for him, even though I'm sure there's turmoil going on inside your head.
Yeah. I feel like I'm distracting myself by, like, distracting a kid.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of the vibe this is. And I walk back into town and I go find Emperor Flimblorp.
Flimblorp.
And I can't speak to them because I don't have any more food. That gives me... I don't have any more memory pastry. So... Being a magic chef is fucking stupid. I've got no more memory pastry, so I can't speak another language.
But you present them with these coordinates and star maps, which you've used to communicate with Flimblorp before you were able to understand them as well.
Yeah. So I hand over the star maps. And I kind of, like, try to mime for, like, can I stay here? Or, like, I'm here?
Just for gits and shiggles, I'm going to get you to roll a performance check just to see how well your mimed little charade is going.
Performance. 16.
Oh yeah, you can get across the message you're trying to tell them.
Yeah. And the message is like, I'm staying on this planet, can I have somewhere to be?
And of course they lead you straight to a room where you are able to sleep and rest, prepare any of the culinary dishes you need to do. It's got a little kitchenette that you can use.
I prepare, like, extra of the pastries so I can keep, like, speaking their language. That's, like, half of what I make, honestly.
And I want to know, is your goal to stay on Gorb, or are you planning to go with their team to go and start turning the stars back on? I know they've already sent some people out, but now that they've got star maps, is that your goal, or are you staying on Gorb for a while longer to mourn?
I don't know. I guess it's kind of difficult because, well, I mean, first thing I have to do in the morning is arrange for Sprigs to be buried. Yeah, I think I'd probably stay on the planet for a bit. I don't think Chef would particularly want to go to the stars for a minute. Maybe, like, if there was another ship going, like, in a couple days, I might go with them. But I would just kind of help them plan and stuff for now, and then maybe on another round. But I'll stay on the planet for now.
Amazing. Charlie, we're going to jump back to you. Sorry, Tom, I know you're just having to sit there for a little bit.
I'm dead. So
You're dead?
not sweating it at all. I died, and therefore I will actually not. My mic is muted. My headphones are off for this entire session. I am not allowed to listen to this.
I don't know if Tom's speaking or not, but I've just muted him at this point.
Charlie,
Yeah?
you find yourself in the clearing in Windrobe Woods. Somewhere you haven't been since you left Finity. And of course it feels a bit weird because that's kind of where you're heading, but you're already there.
That is a bit weird. That's not typical when you're navigating through the stars. Just
No.
arriving immediately.
Exactly. And without a ship.
And without a ship. You typically do need a ship to travel.
Yeah, especially through space, the cosmos.
Yeah.
But you find yourself face to face with Terra, the unicorn, disciple demigod with the power over stories and memories and dreams.
Ahoy.
If it isn't Merry December, welcome back.
Where be back?
In the Windrobe Woods of Finity.
I reckon that it would have taken me at least a few more weeks till I was here.
Well, not in dreams. In dreams you can travel as fast or as slow as needed. You can be here or there or anywhere I so choose. And right now, in this time, I needed you here, face to face with me, Mary.
Well, forgive my confusion. I haven't dreamed in a while.
Yes, and I must say, my feelings are hurt. Are my stories and my dreams not good enough for a pirate of the Finity Seas?
I share tall tales every day. And I think part of that might just be because I don't have time to share 'em with you. With ye.
She kind of half chuckles, half whinnies, like she finds your joke amusing, but it is kind of a like, like as if you've told a pun, you know? Like she's kind of like, you silly human. Now, Mary, I've been visited by your friends, Chef and Sprigs, and we've shared stories and ideas. But you have not visited.
Yar. A few bits of information I'd like to share. First, being not so sure they be my friends anymore. In fact, one of them, I'm positively sure, can't be my friend, in way of living. And secondly, I may not remember why I wasn't visiting you, but I think instinctively it might have been because you kept stealing shit from me.
You agreed to everything I've taken? Every step of the way you have been 100% consenting and approving of giving up some of your more positive memories so you could focus in on those darker and more motivating memories you have.
Yar hasn't really had a positive effect on me, I'll say.
Well, Mary, I think it's starting to kick in.
What be that?
Well, the dessert that your friend gave you.
Oh shit, I be feeling it.
And all around you, you start seeing the face of your sister. And at first it's like the face from inside the locket. Then it's the ones from the photographs. And then it's how you remembered her, standing there right in front of you, or turning around on the bow and bow of the ship. And then, you know, hoisting the sail, doing something with the mainframe, and something about a crow's eagle. You know, all the pirate slang and lingo.
Yeah.
But you see your
doing a
sister's
cool
face.
coin trick.
Yeah, but then it starts to feel too real.
Ugh.
One of the faces is right there in front of you, right where Terra was standing. And Terra's nowhere to be seen. And all of the faces that are around you and behind you all converge into the one face that's standing in front of you. And standing in front of you is the ghostly apparition of your sister, Merry December. And she just says two words, remember me. Try harder, remember me. I know I said two words, but she followed it with another sentence, guys. Shut up.
Though I have to say goodbye, remember me. Don't let it make you cry.
No, I'll cry. No.
Merry December drops to the forest floor and just like punches the dirt, and he's like, I'm trying. I've been trying all along. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
And the ground where you just hit, the dirt is gone, and it's a metallic sheen under your fist.
Ow. I wipe a bit more of the floor around me.
And you start to notice that around you, it's a metallic floor. Underneath this layer of dirt, and the dirt you're brushing away seems to just disappear. and as you reach out in front of you towards your sister, your hand hits an invisible barrier. And removing your hand, in its place, is your handprint, but a metallic one.
I stand up, and I try to go, like, in the opposite direction, like, my hand's out. And I'm still, like, looking back at the place where Sister Mary was, but I'm just, like, reaching out behind me and just trying to feel if there's any more, like, wall or anything.
Oh yeah, there is. In fact, you seem to be fully encompassed. And everywhere your hands touch, the shielding falls away, and you can see that you're inside some sort of large, metallic, I almost said tube. Tube isn't... Yeah, tube, capsule,
Cylinder?
cylindrical capsule.
This can't be good.
In fact, the only bit of it that's not metallic and chrome is a little window right in front of your face that you can see Mary through.
Oh no. No.
Mary, what be happening here?
The door to the tube opens, and we're going to cut back over to Chef Hands.
No. I didn't like it.
I feel like Lucy knows something.
Well, I'm fully caught up on editing, so... Oh no. I don't like this show.
Yo, Chef,
Yeah.
you've made all your recipes, everything's good. You slept
So,
through the
Chef,
night.
you've-
You didn't even visit Tara in your sleep. You probably didn't sleep too well, I imagine.
No. I imagine I wake up, like, way before the sun comes up and I just start cooking because it's, like, you know, a good way to reset my brain.
Yeah, and of course, you wanted to deal with the body.
Yeah. So, one of my things is, I can make extra recipes, like, during my long rest. So, and if I eat them, like, first thing in the morning, then they don't count towards my total number of recipes I make.
Ooh.
So I make a couple of the, like, memory lane foods so me and Rucksack can speak their language. And, I also have the ones that, like, increase my, AC and that sort of stuff.
Very nice.
And just kind of prepare myself for, like, a big day ahead, because I don't know what this planet's like, and I'm facing it basically alone.
Yeah, only Rucksack to go with you.
Yeah. And even then, that's kind of iffy, because it's all... I don't know. I don't trust Tara. Anyway. So I go... When it's, like, not so early that it would be annoying, I go and try to find someone so I can ask about burying Sprigs.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're doing a nice thing. You're going out of your way to do, like, something ritualistic and nice. So I'm going to say you're able to find exactly who you need to find. Flimblorp helps you, directs you in the direction of goblins who will be able to provide the best ritual and service that you could have hoped for to honour your friend who has fallen.
So, like, I lead them out towards where it all happened, and I kind of struggle with this one, because I'm like, I don't know what he wanted. Like, it's always hard to figure out. I imagine, I ask if there's, like, a grave somewhere quieter, because I don't think he would want to be buried in, like, the middle of a town. I know he went to the forest a lot, so maybe in a foresty bit.
Flimblorp is able to locate a giant, like, shaggy tree, like its bark is almost fur-like a lot of our, like, more mossy plants in New Zealand, you know, like it's almost fibrous and hairy. It kind of reminds you of the bugbear's fur itself, and it's right next to a cave, and it's like a beautiful tree. It's a nice area that seems peaceful, and you think Sprigs would have liked it.
Yeah. And once he's buried and stuff, I put up a little marker on the grave, and it says, "Here lies Sprigs gently, 'cause silt rams died long ago."
Aww.
I head back into town, and I start trying to figure out how I can save this planet from our planet.
That's so cute, Lucy. Sorry, I was eating a tortilla when you said that.
While you're being beautifully buried,
yeah.
you're eating a tortilla.
Listen, I didn't know that I was
It's
getting
look.
buried. I got up to get a glass of water and a tortilla because I'm hungry and thirsty, okay? I don't know what happened to Sprigs.
Rucksack takes your hand. He places his little hand inside yours, Chef.
Oh.
So now Hold Hands is holding hands with Rucksack. And he just turns to you and goes, "We haven't seen the last of him, right? There'll be more.
I think we've seen the last of him.
But we can be friends with the next one. I was friends with the last Sprigs gently that I met. Yes, he called himself Silt, but like we were friends with that one. We'll go and find more, right? We'll find another Sprigs and another Mary, and we'll turn back on the stars and continue our mission for Terra."
Oh, Rucksack. I don't know. It's so sweet, but painfully naive. I don't say this. It's so sweet and so painfully naive, and I'm like, I mean, you say you were friends with the last one. The last one killed Mary. Although I guess my Mary killed this one. I don't know, maybe there's no version of Sprigs and Mary out there for us.
And you gotta remember, this version of your Sprigs killed that version of you and him.
Yeah, I don't know.
And all because he killed this one. And he reaches in and grabs that photograph you have of Sister Mary and hands it to you.
Why do you have this? Yeah.
He grabs it from your stuff, like, because he's, you know, on you and with you.
Did the Silt that you see say anything about her?
I mean, he said that he killed her to get more of the money and all of those things I've already told you. Nothing I think would help. But I know she's important to everyone.
Yeah. Everyone, or us, everyone?
No, well, you know, to Silt and Sprigs and to her brother and to you and to Terra, you know, we're all, and by extension me, she's very important.
Why would she be important to Terra?
And kind of pauses and, like, falters in his step and then, like, skips ahead to catch back up to you and, well, the memories. All of you have happy memories that consist of her.
So all of our happy memories.
Well, not all of your happy memories, of course
but
not.
like a lot of them, but...
I don't know if your friend Sprigs had happy memories of her, but, you know, a lot of happy memories to do with her.
But what does this have to do with Terra? Those are all our memories.
Yes, and
I mean,
Terra...
I bet I have tons of happy memories of, like... I bet there are other people we've all crossed paths with.
Oh, I'm sure over the years. I mean, maybe you've all met a talking evil little crab down on the ocean front, or...
That bastard? Not with a 10-foot pole.
I love him.
But Terra needs those happy memories in order to keep creating new ones. That's why she enlisted all of us in the first place.
To keep making new... Does Terra make people's memories? What? I'm so confused. What does Terra do?
She... And Rucksack is clearly, like, trying to find the words, but struggling, and...
You're like the boss of a company trying to find out what some of the other employees do.
Can I just say, I imagine we're walking through really, like, tall grass, and Rucksack's so little, it's like, he's having a hard time, so I pick him up again. So he can concentrate.
Terra doesn't make memories from scratch. She needs memories to start with, and emotion, you know, strong emotion, pain, love, regret, all of those things are very powerful. And Terra is able to use those to help stories move along in the right direction. For all of you, she was able to propel you up into the cosmos so you could continue furthering the plot.
Is Terra fucking using us for stories for other people?
Well, I know Troy is, but I don't know about Terra.
We're just like an emotion machine for her. We're little emotion factories. Because we're all so tense and our stories are so intertwined that you cannot put the three of us together without something massive happening.
And as you
Well,
see
the
it,
four
you
of
can
us, I should
see
say.
Rucksack's eyes kind of widening and he kind of... okay, you need to stop questioning things now.
But she's
No.
using us and making us go through these awful things.
Not things you haven't gone through before.
Is that why there's a lot of us?
Well, yeah, well, and he reaches into his pocket, Lucy, and I'm gonna just get you to roll a d20 against my d20.
Plus anything?
No.
Dexterity?
Yeah,
Speed?
okay.
Anger?
Dexterity, anger.
Oh, I don't have... my dexterity's 10. It doesn't add anything. I didn't roll well. Did you? Let's both say it on 3. Oh no, that's bad podcasting. I rolled a 9. What did you get?
Rucksack rolled an 8.
When Rucksack goes for his pocket, I pick him up with one hand and I throw him like a fucking football. I'm so angry.
He goes flying, and you can see that in his pocket he's got his little powder bag that he used
Oh, that little bitch.
to make you fall asleep right at the beginning of your journey. Oh, I meant nothing by it. I just... If you have so many questions for Terra, you may as well ask Terra, surely.
Yeah, but when you do that, I'm in Terra's realm, and Terra's in charge, and there's nothing I can do about it.
You dumb little lizard! Do you not understand? We're all in Terra's realm, all the time. This is all Terra's realm. Stories, memories, dreams. And Rucksack just blows up. You having thrown him has thrown him, and he seems to lose it, and he's like walking in, like he's pacing in circles, but it's like the smallest circle, and he's throwing his hands around. It looks ridiculous, but he's,
Big mad.
he's big mad.
Big
Do
mad
your
little
fucking
body.
villain monologue then, bitch. Go for it.
No, he exploded. He's done.
Every
Yeah, self-destruct.
Every season of Troy's, Lucy is the last to realize that Terra is a bad person. Let's just get that in mind.
I've not trusted Terra. I didn't not trust Terra to this extent. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is bad. I had a vague idea some of this was happening because I edit all of this. But here's the other thing. It's a bit of a one-up me hearing all of this. You think I'd have all the clues, but the other thing is I'm dumb as pig shit, so it just doesn't. I don't figure it out. Do your monologue? Do you have more monologue to say?
He seems to have kind of run himself down. He kind of just like stops and stares at you with anger, and he's just kind of like shaking. He's just like, look, if I can't keep the three of you on track, then what is the point of me being here? I need you to go and turn on the stars, or to kill your past selves, or to talk about Sister Mary. We must keep the emotions going.
And I use, because Chef is an incredibly emotional person.
It's true.
I use all of the self-control I have to not, like, lash out with anger. And I just kind of take a deep breath. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go calmly help these people with their situation. That's what I'm going to do instead. Terra doesn't get to use me anymore, and neither do you.
He kind of stands there dumbfounded as you walk away. Well, I'm not coming with you then. You can mess up your own story and answer to Terra. I'm having none of it. None of it. And he sits immediately, cross-legged in the grass, in the tall grass, like he's completely shrouded. You can't see him, but you can just hear him grumbling.
This is Troy when we go off the rails.
Charlie says he doesn't need to breathe in space. I'm like, I'm just gonna crouch in the grass. That's it. I'm killing a sister.
And I go and I find Flimblop and I help come up with a great plan to help them turn on the stars and save their planet while I remain cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some sort of composure roll. I'm not entirely sure what you would roll for composure, but Any suggestions, gang? Because it's like the opposite of insight. Outside.
I think it would be insight, I feel. Just to, unravel my own emotions.
Charisma?
Yeah, I would probably just do a charisma roll.
Yeah, alright.
Maybe deception if she's trying to hide
Right.
how upset she is.
Do you think it's a deception or a performance or something like that, Lucy?
Troy,
What
you're
would
the
you
DM.
roll?
Is it fake or is it real?
Yeah, but I need to know if it's real or fake, you know?
It would be real. It would be me genuinely trying my best to
Yeah.
remain calm. But deception and performance are both charisma.
The same skill. Yeah.
And I don't have anything to add to charisma, so 11.
I mean, yeah, you do a pretty good job, but, like, people can tell that they shouldn't cross you today. Like, they shouldn't push your buttons or,
Yeah.
bother you. You've had a rough couple of days. They know that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you're able to do all of the things you need to do in terms of helping the team. They're able to start getting ready. They're going to set off in a couple of days. You don't see Rucksack for the rest of the day.
I tell, I assume there's guards for the
Yep.
Emperor's, castle, whatever it is, to tell me if they see Rucksack.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to get blindsided.
absolutely. And it comes to an end on your second day on the planet.
I think I'd be very nervous going to sleep.
Yeah,
Even though
understandable.
I'm trying to not be. I guess seeing the idea of seeing terror is quite terrifying.
Boo.
But eventually I would go to sleep.
Yeah, and you'd close your eyes and drift off, and for a while, nothing. And then, Lucy, you wake up inside a metallic chrome tube.
No. I don't want to be in this tube. I don't want to. I don't like it here.
The door of your tube opens at the exact same time as Merry December's. And as they open, the first things you see is not Sister Mary anymore, Charlie. Across from you now is Chef Hands. And across from you, Chef Hands, is Merry December.
I take a deep breath.
I
I
don't.
want to try to keep my emotions calm and keep level-headed and just kind of wave. Hi. Do you know what any of this is?
What the bloody hell be going on here? I was on a trip back to
It's
home and now I'm out here in a
Mary.
fucking tube and I...
Mary? Please listen to me. It's really important that we keep really calm and we don't let our emotions get the better of us, because Terra is using us for our emotions. So we need to keep really level-headed no matter what happens, okay?
I cast calm emotions on us,
Ooh, clever.
so we can choose to fail this.
I
and you
do.
probably recognize me doing this spell. And I
My
say,
hands stop shaking.
"Oh, all right, what is this place?"
I don't know. I just got here.
I'll get an
I-
investigation roll from both of you.
I think I can answer that one. No, I'm joking. Sorry. Couldn't decide if I wanted to do Sprigs' voice or a different character or anything, so I ended up going with a British paperboy.
12 and 13.
Oh, yeah. You see thousands of tubes all around you. And through the little windows, you can see 1,000 different versions of Chef Hands, Merry December, Sprigs Gently, Rucksack, even. And they all seem to be asleep. And having rolled so well with your 12 and 13, you hear a familiar voice just down the block a little bit from where you are.
I were about to suggest we open up someone else, but let's go check out what that noise be.
Sounds good.
And?
we go.
Yeah, you do. We go.
We go.
And there in
Here
front of
we
you
go.
is your friend, the recently deceased, but standing in front of you, looking completely fine, Sprigs Gently.
Do I see them?
Yeah, you do. You hear them coming up behind you.
And Troy, I don't want to say any secrets, but I kind of have to here.
Yeah, no, not
still
quite
see-
yet. You turn around and you look at them, they see you, and they can't see past your big body yet.
But I still...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I turned to Mare. I'm like, did you die?
Yeah, I killed him. maybe might not be the one I killed.
Sprigs?
Yep. This is all
Sorry.
good. Yes.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Well,
Are you...
should I lie?
What was the last...
what was that?
I lie?
What did you say?
What was the last thing that happened to you before you were here?
Should I lie? Should I lie? No. I'm turning over a new leaf. The last thing that happened before I was here was I was killed by Mary December. For good reason. Let's just put it out there. I don't know why I'm here.
Yar, I did kill ye.
If it
So that
makes
tracks.
you feel any better, I don't think we're dead. But I don't know if that's a good thing.
Well, it could be the case. I don't know what the last thing you were thinking of when you showed up here, but I fell asleep for the first time in several years, and that might have just been me dying.
Troy, I just want to step aside and reveal Mary.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I do it.
I don't have enough brain power for this. I've been concussed.
And yeah, Sprigs gently steps aside.
Mary?
Hello.
Oh.
Oh my god. Is calm emotion still keeping me and Mary calm? How
Oh, that's
calming?
such a good question.
How
Like,
calming is
How
it?
calm are you, Charlie?
On a scale of like herbal tea to like 8 lorazepam, like where on the scale are we sitting?
Do you want to do another take of that one? 8 Lorazepam?
Shut up.
Feeling a swell of emotions trying to get out within me, I drop concentration on calm emotions.
Because it's like this kind of like wall went away from our emotions, and it's just like this like involuntary overwhelming everything.
Mm-hmm.
I run up and hug Mary.
Sprigs would be standing to the side, feeling very awkward right now.
Fucking huge pirate hug. I'm yo-ho-hoing.
You wrap your arms around her.
Lift her into the air. Mary, it do be you. It's been so long. I thought I lost ye. I did lose ye.
I'm gonna have to stop you there because I'm sorry, but I don't remember much. I don't really know anything at all.
Sorry for
I
exciting
think
you
I
there.
know you.
And in your heart, like, as you release your hug, you can just see there's no recognition in her eyes of you.
Troy.
What do you remember?
I remember a ship. I remember burning, my throat burning, choking. I don't remember much though, and I woke up here, I guess. But I would fall asleep and wake up and choke again, and then fall asleep and wake up and choke
So
again.
that was the-
and I've just been here. I've just been here.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. That sounds awful.
So it's hard for me to keep things straight. Am I making sense? Are you real?
Yar, we be real. Don't ye worry, Mary. That is your name, Mary. We're going to help you. We're friends and family, and we are going to find out whoever did this to ye, and split them apart from the middle, and tear out their fucking spine, and separate
You
that
can
spine
stop
into
now.
several pieces.
You can stop now.
Uh,
Is this like really pointed? Like, are you looking at your pal Sprigs, or is this?
No, I'm just talking out loud, thinking ideas, and I'm like, do you remember looking to the stars?
I do remember that.
All right, hold on to that memory. That will be your comfort.
Thank you. It's so good to finally have someone here that's not my own voice.
Now this might be confusing, but my name also be Mary. It's because we're brother and sister, twins, actually.
Are you in your which form are you in, Mary? having just woken in this world, you can decide which form you're in, whether that's your.
Well, it's certainly not my hairless form.
No, you've got your hair back.
No, you're bald in this world again. You're actually always bald, but you forgot that you were bald, and you always just assumed you had hair.
I'm in classic pirate getup. It's some of it is still like you can smell salt every time I sort of move about, just brushing off of the clothes, and a huge fucking pirate hat, big fluffy shirts. I have an eye patch, but it's not on my eye; it's just above my eye. That I can pull down every now and then. It's classic costume if you're picking through the roster. If I was in a fighting game.
Yeah. And Sister Mary, what are you wearing?
I'm just wearing like a tattered dress. It looks like it's been on me for a while.
Is it a wedding dress?
It's a wedding dress, yeah. But it's pretty wrecked.
That sucks.
Is it chilly in here?
Huh?
Yeah. I guess it seems pretty cold in there. You can't tell if it's like a. Doesn't seem to be a breeze, but there is like a falseness to the like air around you. Whether that's air conditioning or something like that you just don't understand from your fantastical worldview. It's hard to say, but it is cold in the room.
His air feels conditioned.
I'll offer my kind of sheepishly offer my jacket to Mary, almost like it's the least I can do, and just sort of like go back to standing in the corner, watching everything else unfold.
When that was happening, I would have like almost reflexively went to stop him, but then I like sort of held back.
Thank you.
Chilly here, cold.
I'm Hold. Everyone just calls me Chef, and that's Sprigs.
You have a lovely face.
Thank you. I don't think so. Oh, not at me. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't looking. I was looking down.
That wasn't for you.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks.
I look like a bugbear.
And she does seem to like gaze at Chef's face, like confused. It's uncertain. There's no recognition there still.
Yeah.
But hearing the name Sprigs and looking at Sprigs, you could see like a flicker, just a quick flicker. Same with Mary December when they started talking about being twins. A quick flicker, but nothing more.
Have you been able to look around here much?
In between moments of lucidity, but it's been kind of nightmarish. It feels like I'm being drained constantly, and that I don't have energy. In fact, this is the only time I've been able to really properly wander. Something must be different.
Do we have our items on us, Troy?
Yes, you do.
You wouldn't have eaten in ages, and I'll fish out, what will I go with? I'm gonna go with, I also have, like, all, classes. I have a subclass, and mine is something I can't remember the name of. Why can't I remember it?
Main course.
Rotisserie, which is I do large nourishing meals, like real hearty stuff. So I give you steak, and it bolsters your strength.
And is that just for them, or is it like enough for everyone? Like, what's the deal there?
It's just enough for one person, but I've got food if other people want it.
I think when you whip it out, wink, all of you probably hear like the ravenous rumble of Sister Mary's tummy and Sprigs' tummy.
I give her the food. I'm like, Sprigs, do you need to eat?
No, I'm okay. I'm a little bit hungry, but in the way that, like, it's fine. I'll live with it.
No, you won't.
Your name was Chef, right?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to eat. I'm so scared that I'll be sick, or could you hold my hand while I eat, please?
Of course. Yeah, if you want something easier, I've got ice cream. That would be lovely. If you're worried about chewing things. Yeah, and I take the steak and I give her what is in my inventory is memory, Milo, and ice cream. This was the other thing I was also contemplating giving you. And I give you the ice cream. I give it to you in one hand. I'm holding your hand with the other, and I just think about the stars and stargazing while you eat it to try kind of build up these happy memories again.
I see a street and laughter, and I'm running away from someone, but it's all a game, and it's very funny, and I'm holding someone's hand, and they're brushing my hair from my forehead. Oh, how lovely. Thank you.
Of course. And I'm still, like, desperately trying to keep, like, cool, calm, and collected so Tara can't steal any more of my emotion. But it's very difficult, and Lucy's having a hard time too.
You can see Charlie, Lucy, but Charlie's been shaking his head a little bit.
I can see Charlie.
You're good there, Charlie?
Troy.
Yeah.
I want to say something. And I don't know if this was on purpose or not. So I'm just double checking that the person who was giving me my powers was afraid to eat, and for the longest time was having trouble breathing. Is that?
Yeah, Charlie, that's right. You do remember all of that. That is correct. That is the things you just said.
Interesting. And when I finish separating the vertebrae from each other, for the first time, I will ingest sustenance via this person's heart. And that heart will nourish me on my journey as I bury each individual vertebrae throughout the universe so their
Mary?
spirit can't rest. Yes.
Stop being so dramatic. I literally gave you food yesterday. You need to calm down, okay?
Don't even get me started on the skull.
I won't.
I'll get you all to roll insight. Just everyone.
Okay.
22.
I also got a 22.
Wow.
Not great for me.
Charlie, what did you get?
I got a 14.
Like a 6.
Ooh. So a 6, a 14, and 2 22s.
Yep.
Charlie, you realise you've been here before. This isn't your first time here.
This ain't your first
Okay.
rodeo.
This ain't your first rodeo. You know you've been here before, and like even turning to your side, you can see that the closest capsule to you contains someone who looks just like you, but from maybe a year or two in the future, you know?
This be fucked.
As for Sprigs and Chef, you remember you've been here many, many times. Not only do you remember being put in and out of these tubes, you remember people holding you down and like forcing you into these tubes and watching as other versions of you emerged from some sort of bright light down the end of the corridor, and then sleeping, and then arriving back in this place, being forced into a tube, watching as more of you emerge from the light, and then sleeping again and again. Sister Mary, you don't remember anything like that with your low roll.
Yeah, that's in
That's
line
probably
with
for
what
the
I said,
best.
though, is it not?
It is probably for the best.
Yeah.
I have an idea, and it's kind of a risky, silly idea, but also I think it's a good idea.
What's your idea?
Troy, are there any ones with sprigs in them nearby?
Oh no.
Yes, yeah, sure, absolutely. I said there was thousands, so there's definitely one nearby with a bugbear inside it.
This might be a really bad idea, but also, like, I'm testing a theory, and I don't think Sprigs is in on this Sister Mary interaction. He's probably feeling pretty awkward about the whole thing. I'd like to get one of my strong poisons that I used to, like, probably the poison that I used to kill the other, the Silton chef. From
Yeah, instinctively you
last time.
reach to your pockets, and although you died with none of your items on you, it seems that everything that had been left in the cave is on you and with you.
Yeah. I just want to grab my deadly poison and just take a swig of it. And just
Oh,
say,
no.
watch this space. And I'm just seeing if I respawn.
Yo,
And if
watch
I don't,
this.
awkward. Troy?
What the fuck, Tom? What the fuck?
Well, I'm already, like, I died, and then I was
You
in
did
this
die.
tube. So my thought
Yep.
is, if I die in here, will I come out from another tube? Or maybe I'll
you
just
die
be dead.
outside the tube, you die in real life.
You swig your deadly poison. You collapse to the ground and immediately have to make a saving throw. Go ahead.
Sure. But if I'm trying to fail, if I'm trying to die, I guess we had this discussion
I don't think you
last time.
can.
Yeah, it's your body's natural reaction to the poison.
Yeah.
Well, I passed. I'll just make all my saving throws now.
Yeah, go ahead. We're not in combat. You can see him convulsing on the ground, having swigged from his own Sprigs specialty.
I kind of like turn Sister Mary away, so she doesn't have to watch him fucking
Yeah,
convulse
thank
to
you.
death.
I was looking for somewhere to hide.
I did say that I, like, just left everyone. I didn't expect them to look at me.
No, you said to us, watch this.
You just say.
Oh, I did say watch this. You're right. Never mind. I got 2 fails and 2 successes, and then I rolled a nat 20. So I'm back up
wow.
with 1.
Yeah, you
Jesus Christ.
You like spit up and eject the poison from your system, and you still feel just as weak. You feel like you're still sitting on 0 HP.
Actually, Troy, when you get a nat 20 and a death save, you go back up to 1 HP. So,
Oh,
That's
you're
not how
right.
you feel, though.
but
yeah.
do I have 1 HP or do I have 0? Functional.
I'm gonna
game.
flip my coin. Yes, you have 1 HP.
Cool beans.
Cool trick.
I was just gonna test something. Turns out I can't die. What I was gonna see is when I died, I woke up in this tube. But if I died here, maybe I would wake up in another tube.
Okay, well, what it seems like is if we're here a lot, I don't know if we're always all here together. This is as strong as Mary's felt here. Let's see if we can work together and find a way out.
Yar.
Sister Mary, when you guys say that, Sister Mary has a feeling that those words have been uttered before.
No.
What happens when I knock on the tube with me in it?
It doesn't wake up, it's just in there.
Can I open it?
Yeah. The capsule door opens and a lifeless and limp Sprigs gently is inside. He seems to have all of your, like, usual weapons. He's got a full bag of the poison powder. He looks like you did the day you left Finity.
Can I check his pulse?
Yeah, it seems to be very slow, but it is there.
I open up his eye to see, like, do the check. I do the usual checks to see if someone's unconscious.
Pulls out
Yeah.
a flashlight, pulls out one of them tongue sticks.
Yeah.
He seems to be in
I
some
grab
sort
his,
of...
I grab his testicles and say, cough. If you're Season Quest fans, if someone's unconscious, do not grab their testicles. It will not help.
We know this from experience.
They won't know to cough because they're unconscious.
And if you try to make them cough, it gets worse.
Yeah, you can tell they're in some sort of... You'd assume an enchanted sleep, but it could be medically induced, but that concept doesn't mean like a whole lot to you.
I go over to the unconscious Sprigs and I try to shake him awake.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Shake someone who's unconscious, it could cause brain damage.
I'll shake you.
You do be shaking him.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, Merry December, you've dealt with undead and dead and patron saints and whatnot. Do you have any kind of...
Just patrons.
Yeah, can you explain a bit of that? That seems relevant somehow.
My patron was my sister, Mary December, who was, for my knowledge, dead and gone. Actually, should I be explaining this in character?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
So, just to sort of explain my knowledge of, because this seems a bit undeadish, and I'm quite versed in these sorts of things. I was given undead powers by someone who had died, and this person who had died gifted me their undetermined who it was, their undeathly woes. So even if you do die, there is a part of you that can remain and can affect this physical plane, especially if you have unfinished business. And their unfinished business was quite personal to us, which is why they were able to live alongside. I don't know if any of this is helping, but I'm just trying to talk it out and focus on something else, you know.
Yeah, and this is what you're saying while they're doing their checks and shaking and all that.
So it could be the fact that physically these bodies have died, and a force can, in a way, animate them back to a certain quest, a business of unfinished sorts, and almost like a revenant, you know.
Does that mean that we're all dead?
I don't think so. I don't think I died, and I don't think you died either, Brother Mary. But I don't know about you or Sprigs.
If it makes it easier, you can, for the time being, call me Maurice. But that also just sounds wrong. I don't know.
When I died, I saw Sister Mary, like, as a spirit over Brother Mary, and I got to say a word. So, I don't.
Does that mean I'm dead? Am I dead?
Yeah, well, I killed you. Oh shit. I mean,
But
so
it's okay.
I go to hide behind Mary.
it's a very complex situation. Well, it's not that complex.
Okay.
Are
In
you
the
going to
past,
kill me
I was a very
again?
bad person. I'm full of regret.
Mary, I would never let anyone kill you again.
Maybe we can. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know what it's gonna do, but for some reason, I feel like if we tell Sister Mary everything, like as much of everything that happened from the very beginning of all of us knowing each other, all of the intertwining, if we tell each other the entire story so we're all on the same page,
Is
for
this the
some
clip
reason,
episode?
I feel like that would help. Charlie, don't say shit like that. I would have to edit it, and that sounds like a nightmare.
You guys are starting to fill her in, I guess.
Very carefully.
Yeah, we're very gentle, and we go through the entire thing in excruciating detail. I want all of the memories to be there, but like, not just like, oh, this is how you died. It's like, oh, this is like what it was like, the two Marys growing up together, and like this is how we met, and this is like the heist you guys were planning, and like this is what.
Oh, Lucy, I really wish that
everything.
you had all of those memories.
But sorry, what?
I wish you had all of those memories. You've definitely got some of them, but
All of the memories
happy
we
memories
have,
of their childhood. Oh, I don't know if they remember all of those. You definitely remember the
remember-
day that they arrived and then came to live with you, but you know, you only remembered it in flashes.
Goddamn.
You still have a lot of memories missing.
Troy.
Does anyone have who
Yeah.
has the locket? You have the locket, Mary.
Troy. Sorry,
Tom.
hold on. I would know a lot of that, at least from where I met Mary, which was like pretty early on in our career. I would know
Oh, yeah.
a lot of that because that was not happy for me. I was,
No, yeah.
I hated myself the whole time. So I'll be able to give a lot more, unfortunately, but I can give a lot more information about who Mary is and the information, like from what I know, compared to.
But
like,
obviously, all the memories of Mary and Chef being together, you didn't remember any of that.
no,
So
but
there's definitely
that's not-
gaps.
But that's the bits that, like, we can fill in different gaps
Yeah.
together, you know what I mean? Like, I think that
Yeah, we
there's-
can.
we can give a palette of a life, not necessarily
Yeah.
the whole life, but you don't remember your whole life anyways. You're a human being with a stupid fucking brain who's going to forget things, so it's fine.
Mary, do you have the locket on you, Brother Mary?
Yar, I believe so.
And I grab it, I show it to Sister Mary, and it's the locket, the one if you look into it, you get a glimpse of a memory, and you can, like, at least we couldn't quite place it, but I don't know, I guess you see a bit more of your life through a different context.
And you open that locket, and inside it are two images. You see the face of your brother, who, you know, you don't remember, but you're listening to these stories about him, and you can see him there and his face inside the locket. And in the other side of the locket is the face of Sprigs Gently.
Oh my god. I see it. You really are my brother.
Yar, I do be.
This is going to make everything so much harder. I start pulling out a dagger.
Thank you all for listening. Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. No season. This ain't no hotel. But hit that motherfucking bell.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks so much for listening, guys. You can find Season Quest at Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you are never gonna hear from me again. Goodbye.